Honestly, the most obvious thing was just the push of having somebody like set deadlines and give you like a set amount of like work that needs to be accomplished in a short amount of time. It like forced me to organize my thoughts about like going about writing.
Prior to you joining the program, what was the main problems you were encountering with your production?
Um, I'd say the main problem was just being able to even start an idea. I found like if I started from somebody else's work or if I was doing a remix, it was a lot easier, but just getting an idea going and building off of that was like really the hardest part.
Was there anything in particular about the whole coaching that you find really useful?
Yeah, honestly, the most obvious thing was just the push of having somebody like set deadlines and give you like a set amount of like work that needs to be accomplished in a short amount of time. It like forced me to organize my thoughts about like going about writing. Honestly, that was the biggest thing. And then I'd say the second thing is just the way to look at like composition in general. It just being more systematic rather than being more like supernatural and mystical, there's just more organization to it than I really realized. And when you actually practice that, you notice you get way more output.
Right, so it was the accountability, and then you also really like the systematic approach of isolating your production and breaking things down like that.
Yeah, yeah, just like I said, the systematic approach of just like batching things out. And even just the start where we were grabbing songs and formulas that we know worked, and trying to recreate them kind of helped me like jumpstart my mind to get into the right like mindset to be able to actually produce something of my own. So, yeah.
Cool. And so, as a result of everything we went through in the program, what was the main outcome for you? Like, what did you get the most part out of it?
Um, Honestly, I feel like the main thing I got out of it was um, a a place to start if I get lost. There were times where like something would just hit me, and it was hard not to mess up a song or sound that I have in my head. But like now, if I get stuck on any individual track or just in that creative process of wanting to, push out more and more music, I at least have some place I can go to that I know that works and I can trust that works.
Mm,
So yeah,
that's good to hear. And where do you think you'd be right now if you hadn't originally joined the program in the first place?
I'd still have a whole lot less output than I have now. Like I think I would be able to like stumble into some like good ideas, but it just would have been way more frustration. Not a true taste of like what it takes to be like a professional.
Mm.
Now that I know like, hey, this is the kind of output that I'm looking to have, and I have a way to do it. So it just gives me more confidence, like when I keep writing going forward.
Yeah, for sure. Because now you have the quality and the quantity.
Right.
And one last question as well. If there's anyone who's watching this video and is on the fence about jumping on a discovery session with myself, one of the other student advisors, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I would say to absolutely do it. There's no negative to actually sitting down and just seeing where you're at. Because visibility and honesty is everything that we're asking for. And I think that I was getting that from you, which is it's valuable, it's invaluable, right?